Update. The kid was shot by a cop because he believed the police would help. Well, he wants the cop to be terminated. Let's go to the video first. Here it is.
He said, everybody come out with your hands up. Then I came running inside the living room. Then I remember I heard the big bang. Then I just remember holding my chest.
As he laid in his mother's arms, bleeding out from a gunshot wound, 11-year-old Aderrien Murry was so convinced he was going to die, he began to pray to God and sing gospel songs.
I was thinking like I'm going to die. Tell my whole family. Tell my teacher. I said I'm sorry for what I did.
Aderrien's mother says he developed a collapsed lung and suffered fractured ribs and a lacerated liver due to the gunshot wound. He spent days in the ICU at the University of Mississippi Medical Center in Jackson, needing a ventilator to breathe.
It came. It did. Right here.
More than a week since the shooting, he is remarkably in good spirits, but says sometimes when he's alone with his thoughts for too long, he has nightmares.
Sometimes I can see myself laying inside the coffin. Them are my thoughts at night, my only ones. And sometimes I think people are watching me. But my main thought is me dead.
If that officer was here, sitting right here across from you, what would you want to tell him, Aderrien?
Why did you do it? I could have lost my life all because of you. I want you terminated for what you did to me.
He's 11. Forced in a very adult arena. He's 11. Okay? There's a cause and effect relationship with what we have permitted police to do by way of policy, by way of protection, by way of immunity, not holding them accountable. Understand, cause and effect exist. If drug dealers were not afraid of being arrested because they weren't arrested, there would be more drug dealers in the world. You see, if police are not afraid of being held accountable for making a bad judgment call or not valuing the life of the person in front of them, well, you know the rest. Put up the picture of Aderrien Murry and his lawyer. The Murry family has sued the city. They've sued the police officers. There's a $5 million federal lawsuit now. Greg Capers, the officer responsible for the shooting, along with Police Chief Ronald Sampson and 5 other unnamed police officers, are also named in the suit. CBS News request for comment from the mayor of the city, Ken Featherstone, and the police officer, the police spokesperson, Kedrick Wash, were not immediately responded to. The officials have suspended Capers with pay during an investigation into the shooting. You see, as I have said before, trained detectives, police officers, sergeants, investigators, when someone in blue, when they commit the crime, all of a sudden, no one understands how to apply investigative prowess. There's ambiguity. But I guarantee you, you take that blue suit away, the individual immediately gets charged with a criminal offense. Jackson, thoughts?
Yeah, at the end of the day, like you pointed out, if there's no price to be paid, then there's no change in behavior. There's no need to act differently. I mean, this guy is suspended with pay, couldn't even be terminated on the spot for shooting a child. I don't see how, under any circumstances, you could feel like your life was under any type of danger with someone who's just that much smaller than you, doesn't instantly click, oh, that's a little kid. Didn't come to the situation prepared to ask questions or prepared to even survey the area to where you were that anxious and that afraid that you just pulled the trigger against somebody who's not even 10 years old. So, he's very lucky to be alive, very, very lucky to be alive. But I think the most important point that you said is that if there's no consequences to suffer, if there's no price to be paid, then there won't even be any change in hiring practices. So ultimately, we really, really have to tackle this full force.
Yeah. Well said.